Hi, it's Maggie. Today I'm looking at the ephemeris during the April transits. I just did a monthly, sign by sign, but I think you get more out of looking at the ephemeris to see, something's retrograde or exactly when, something stations in a different sign. So the sun went into Aries on the 21st, spring equinox, and Mercury was in Pisces on March 17th. So it's been really the waters. The communication has been very, very sort of confusing and murky because Neptune's in Pisces as well, the ruler. So Mercury will leave Pisces and go into Gemini on April 4th. So Gemini is going to be very flirtatious if they're looking for love, and they're very social and chatty anyway. So that's and Gemini is in trine to Aries, so that's a very good for them, for both of them actually. Um, the sun, excuse me, goes into Taurus on the 20th. So Aries will be, well, it's not over with, but happy birthday, Taurus, on the 20th. And Mars is going to station 0 degrees Aquarius. So that's going to be so interesting. There's a lot of webinars, and Astrology University, because of the quarantine and everything, they're being very kind and they're offering free webinars on just different topics in astrology, and they're really great, and they're like a seminar all weekend. So yeah, tune in if you want to check it out. But that's very, very nice of them to offer it for free. And every once in a while they do that. So yeah, Saturn and Mars conjunct each other in Aquarius. I talked a lot about that already. So how that will manifest, Saturn, for one thing, is the ruler of Aquarius. And so it's the ruler of Capricorn as well. And so it's definitely causing, amongst other things, social isolation. So we're learning to communicate with each other through technology. And, there may be advances. And Mars will give you the initiative to maybe put your ideas, your opinions, your learning how to use new technology, or because Aquarians are so analytical, putting your ideas into form. Form would be Saturn. Saturn likes to put things in a box and structure and form. And it can be separation, isolation, and delay. So, yeah, I just hope that it doesn't operate as a malefic, Saturn and Mars in Aquarius, like your computer crashes or something. But yeah, so anyway, just use that Mars for ambition to up your social media, or to, you can use Mars whenever it's in your sign. It's just ambition, will, and drive to succeed. So, but Mars is like go and Saturn is stop. So they contradict each other. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Mars will be there 6 weeks in Aquarius, and Saturn is about 2.5 years. So it's out of Capricorn. It's out of fixed Earth and into, cardinal Earth, on the angle, and it's into fixed Aquarius. So it'll be good for science, science and technology and new inventions, all kinds of new inventions. So let me look at the other planets. Those are excuse me, the inner planets. I don't see anything retrograde in April. The outer planets, Jupiter is still in Capricorn, will remain in Capricorn. Yeah, so that's it can be good luck for Capricorns, if you're trying to rebuild your career, or if you get a bonus. The government, Saturn represents authority. So here the government's mailing us all a check. So maybe that's Jupiter in Capricorn. Um, it, yeah. So it's pretty much after Pluto has torn down a lot of people's lives and authority. Everything is just kind of crashed and burned. Jupiter is helping to rebuild, but it also has expanded the coronavirus all over the world because Jupiter rules Sagittarius as well as Pisces. Pisces is water, like fluid in the lungs, and Jupiter is foreign countries, different countries. And um, yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on with Jupiter. Saturn, excuse me, Saturn just stationed in Aquarius, zero degrees. So it's going to have such a different feeling in an air sign as opposed to fixed. I mean, cardinal Earth, but the cardinal Earth was very solid, authoritarian, and just kind of unbudging, unyielding. Like I'm the authority, I'm the boss. You have to do what I say. I'm the father figure, and so it's just a whole different ballgame when it's in fixed Aquarius in an air sign. It's it's going to feel a lot better, I think. And you could use your Mars ambition also in Aquarius to make yourself a master. Like, say you wanted to do a master class, online. It's a perfect time to do that. Use Mars to do it and Saturn to be the master teacher. So, there's different ways you can use that. Let's all hope for the best. I like to look at the positive, and sometimes it is negative, though. So Uranus has been doing a number on the whole world's finances. It's 5 degrees and it moves so slowly. It's a 7-year transit. So it'll be 6 degrees Taurus at the end of the month of April. So it's just really changing our finances, our money markets, our material, and things, and what we value. Our value systems are changing because not only because there's no toilet paper, but, there's different because Taurus rules material items and things, material things. So people are, with Uranus, it's just some people are hoarding and some people, it's almost like they're freaking out, and it's like, not Armageddon, but, they're in their bunkers with all their toilet paper. I'm just being silly right now. But, so I was talking about money and the market. Yeah, so money is going to hell all over the world, and that's why, we're getting all these, that every American is getting this bonus check. Even people on like pensions or Social Security are getting something, which is nice. But we're in a deep, deep, deep recession, and so that's Uranus and Taurus, and sudden, unexpected. No one expected it, but I expected it when Trump was elected. The stock market was so high, the highest it's ever been, and I just said, how high can this possibly get? But it even got higher. So, it just had to correct itself, and it had to crash and burn, and that's pretty much what happened. So anyway, and the tariffs and everything, I don't want to talk politics. So moving on to Neptune. Well, actually, I would use Uranus and Taurus creatively. It's liberating. It's a rebellion. It's the ruler of Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, so it likes strange, unusual, different, unique. It wants to rebel and liberate and be different. So you can use Uranus and Taurus to learn a different way to make money, to individuate. or put out some really radical stuff, you know, um, and try to do what you like, you know. Um, that's what I think anyway. Neptune in Pisces has been really fogging up communication. It's the ruler of Pisces. It's very dreamy. It's very deep, deep, deep waters. Very, yeah. So people have been in sort of, oh, we've all been isolating, you know. And Neptune, Pisces is about isolating. You know, it's the rules prisons and hospitals and jail institutions. So people are isolating, and people in prisons actually in New York were getting the virus, and so Governor Cuomo was trying to get, you know, pardon some prisoners that, you know, weren't didn't have high crimes, you know. Um, but Neptune and Pisces, it can be very inspirational. So a lot of people are using it so creatively. They're like, you know, playing guitar and putting out videos and just trying. They're using it to entertain people that are quarantined at home. So, you know, and we all appreciate the creativity of Neptune in Pisces. You know, uh, yeah, like Jimmy Fallon, Trevor Noah, all the Daily Show. Yeah, it's funny. It's a great way to get your news. So Pluto is in Capricorn. It's not through making changes. It's tough. It's destroyed the very fabric of our society, and it's still tearing down walls. It's tearing down walls, and Saturn in Aquarius hopefully will open things up more. You know, open things up more. When everything was in Capricorn, it was like, you know, they wanted to build the wall and the borders, and you know, but we still kind of have to close the borders because of the COVID-19. But it's not so authoritarian. It's more scientific, and Aquarians are very scientific. So Pluto remains in Capricorn all through the month. The North Node remains in Cancer, and the South Node is in Capricorn, so we still have that polarity axis going on. And that's where the eclipses were, and they will be, soon they will be in Gemini and Sagittarius, and they'll be totally different. I'll talk more about that later. So it's like home. It's like what it's done is, you know, it's the North Node in Cancer. You know, originally it was like nurturing ourselves and taking care of ourselves. Little did we know we would all end up at home, and so now everyone's kind of trying to nurture each other um, in their homes through entertainment, and but there's other families that, you know, aren't doing so well. You know. Probably getting on each other's nerves. So let's hope for the best. So Black Moon Lilith is in Aries, 7 degrees, stirring up trouble. Lilith is sort of a dark goddess. And, yeah, in Aries, she's stirring up rebellion along with Eris. Eris, the feminine warrior, dwarf planet. So between those two, and then Chiron's in Aries, and then everything else in Aries, you're going to see a lot of rebellion. A lot of rebellion, because Aries wants freedom at any cost. They like freedom. And when Mercury goes into Aries, thank God, communication will be forthcoming. It'll be direct. It'll be clear, to the point. Because Aries is get to the point. What's the point? They want to just, you know, blurt it out. Whereas Pisces, it's been so muddled, So that will be good when on the 12th, April 12th, communications should begin to clear up. And Mercury's direct, but having it go into blunt fire sign Aries will be helpful. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's just an overview of the ephemeris to augment the monthly. So I hope everyone's doing well. And if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. All right, take care of yourselves.